not an HR issue.
We are going legal on that logo. That logo is plagiarism.
Hello, baby. Look at that logo again. Where is it?
No.
I think it works.
Takeaway.
No.
So this is the show that's happening after
I'll be honest with
the
you.
last episode.
What? God, how quickly you move on. Hey, buddy.
Welcome back, everybody.
Look at this incredible stage, all because after 20 years of lighting up the screens with laughs, legendary guests and wonderful ludicrous pranks, Saturday Takeaway is coming to an end for now.
Yes, as the team prepares for their final epic 2-hour episode tomorrow night, we thought we'd crash rehearsals and see how these guys are getting on. We brought Buddy for you as well.
Thank you so much.
Hope you don't mind.
We haven't seen Buddy since week 1 when he came back.
Look at him.
Bigger.
Thirsty chaps, thank you. Because honestly, I'm just Celebrity Get Me Out of It was genuinely our favourite morning. And it went out last week.
You too.
We loved it.
So great.
We absolutely loved it.
I still wouldn't wear that Sunderland merch, though, would I?
You wouldn't.
Even though you did plonk the scarf around my neck.
I thought he was going to do
Which
it.
is now a
I thought you
meme.
were going to do it.
Yeah, it is, which is not good.
So where do you even start to prepare for the last show? Like,
It's quite a big one. Oh, buddy. Buddy. It's
You've really got that dog under control. Well done. You've really trained him well.
well trained fellow.
it's a big one to start with. We all sat down at the beginning of the series or before the season even started, and we kind of go, so okay, we know what we're going to do during the series, but how do we end this thing? How do we do it? And I think we kind of came to the conclusion that the best way is to have a look back over the 20 years of being on air, or the 22 years of being on air for the 20 series.
Yeah.
And just kind of celebrating it and celebrating the journey we've been on with our audience and the things that we've done and the fun that we've had. So it's kind of a look back, but also going out with a big party.
Do you know what? 3 stages. I can't believe how much... Well, first of all, how much dough you put into this. Is this your own dough?
Well, it's a 2-hour extravaganza, so it's normally 90 minutes, but we've extended it to 2 hours. We've got this stage here, right at the front of TV Centre. We've got a stage back there, and we've obviously got the studio on site, so it's the biggest audience we've ever had.
Like a music festival.
Yeah, it is. It is a bit.
Stage, and then the other stage, you've got the Mulhern stage.
The Mulhern stage is very small at the back, obviously.
I'd imagine it's like when you go and see a band and they do their greatest hits. There's always a few songs they're going to leave out, and you're going to go, why didn't they do that one? Has it been hard to kind of condense down the moments that you want to show and talk about in 2 hours?
Yeah, and you want to make sure that you get enough new stuff in and fun stuff in, so, it's not just a look back for 2 hours. And it's not, we've got the final Ant versus Dec. I don't know if you can see, but we've got the goals. We've got stuff there that we're going to be doing.
What's the score at the moment?
That's the biggest score I've ever seen. What are you supposed to do in there?
The score at the moment is 2-2 in the series.
Yeah.
So it's tied.
All to play for.
So it's all going down to the wire tomorrow night. And the Ant versus Dec is the ultimate champion, because we don't know when the show will be back, and we don't know if we'll ever do Ant versus Dec again. So
whoever wins
will
the best.
Rights for life.
For life.
Dermot, yeah. And we've also got the Get Out of Me Ear restaurant revenge VT.
So
is this with Holly?
Well, first of all, thank you for last week, you two, troublemakers. But if I thought that was bad...
After we were done with you guys in the office...
After we were done with you two, and Dec was done with Amanda and Simon, we then went out for dinner, and it was 10 times worse. Because you're out in public, and nobody in the restaurant knew, none of the other people having dinner knew, and none of the waiting staff knew.
None of the staff knew.
Nobody knew
Nobody knew?
No one!
So they thought you were loons?
Yes.
Or more than loons.
Rylan and Holly.
Well, this is we had 2 people for every course.
Yeah.
So for the starters, we had Gino and Davina to start with. Then we had Oti and Ollie Mers for main course, and then dessert was Rylan, Holly, and Cheryl.
Well, should we see your dessert? Let's see dessert.
Oh, God.
Okay.
You see that waiter, just go and say to them, where can I find the toilets?
Where can I find the toilets?
Because I need a poo-poo.
Because I need a poo-poo.
Just look at this end of the wall.
That one?
Yeah.
Lots of straining noises. I need to go now.
Oh, I need to go now.
Yeah.
Is it there? Oh, God, I need to go now.
I really need a poo.
I really need a poo. Shuffle. I really need a poo. Oh,
Anthony.
Shut up, Rylan.
Stand up.
Stand up.
At the top of your voice. I miss my best friend.
I miss my best friend! Cringe.
Nobody found it funny.
No.
Oh, there was loads of stuff we done and nobody found it funny.
We just come across as really annoying celebrities in a restaurant.
Yeah.
And you see loads of people just rolling their eyes, kind of, oh, these two.
We're like shouting for our food to come earlier.
Take a picture of him.
Yeah. Let's send this to the papers.
What you don't see is loads of people came over for like selfies and stuff in the middle of it. So it went on forever and we had to be lovely. And then when they spoke to us in our ear, we then had to be like horrible and rude. And it's just, it did not sit well with us. It was the worst thing to do.
But I mean, the whole show is going to be peppered with lots of celebrities. Are we coming? I think we're coming.
Yeah, you're coming.
I think we're singing.
There's no show without you two.
I
hope you're singing.
I'm made it up. I'm going to
just mime like I do.
Tell you who is singing though. You've got Girls Aloud, haven't you?
We've got Girls Aloud.
Girls Aloud.
That's
Girls Aloud.
huge.
Oh, yeah, they're being our star guest announcers and also getting involved in the show a bit. We've got S Clubber here, Kaiser Chiefs. Tony Hadley's coming for a super sing-along live. It's going to just be a big party. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Do you think there's going to be any tears? And is there a party afterwards?
There's a party afterwards. Yes, Alison, you're invited. And I'm sure there will be tears, yeah. It's been quite hard this week, knowing it's the final week, rehearsals and stuff, and script meetings and everything. And we've kind of kept a lid on it until now.
Until we're in here.
Until we got here and we kind of saw the stage, we're like, it seems quite final.
Have you had any second thoughts this week? They thought, why are we wrestling this?
Yeah, loads.
Such a special,
loads.
like, show we do.
Yeah. When we first came to the decision to rest it, and we did it because 20 series feels like a good time to do it. And we told our management first. We sat down with them and said we want to rest it. We want to do it.
Oh, that's great news.
And we said, but we reserve the right between now and the end to change our minds several times.
Yeah.
And we have. But I think we know in our heart of hearts it's the right thing to do, both for the show and for us personally. So it's the right thing at the right time. But yeah, I mean, we have wavered quite a lot.
And
because we love it.
We're going to go out on a high.
You're going to go out on a bang. Yeah, exactly. It's up here, isn't it? It's not like it's a dry show. No. And you know what, we're ending it because it's dry.
Yeah.
It's actually brilliant.
There's not many shows where you get a chance to kind of say goodbye because, a lot of shows are just taken off air, if they don't work. So we're very lucky that the public have loved it for so long and loved it as much as we love it. And, we're trying to make the show all about them and celebrate it.
Do you have a highlight, do you think? Like, I know you'd probably give me a different answer if I asked you in 5
Do you know the genuine highlight for me is I remember sitting in the audience seating when we first were rehearsing the show on the first day of Saturday Night Takeaway.
On the first series.
On the first series, the set was going in 2002, and I turned to Dec, and we were sat in the audience seating, looking at the set.
Watching all the guys
This is exciting. Look, that's our set. That's got our name there. I said, imagine if this ran for like 5 years.
Is that what you said?
Yeah, because that just seemed crazy. And here we are, 20 series, 22 years later. Amazing. So that's the genuine highlight.
To be here celebrating Series 20 is kind of beyond our wildest dreams, beyond anything we ever thought we would achieve with the show. I
think, actually, when you do those sort of big entertainment shows, the moment you sit in the audience bleachers and you look back at the set, and you rarely get a chance to do it, and there's a stillness to it, and, everyone's going about all the boys are rigging up and stuff. It's such a special moment that, it's sort of, it's just that moment. We rarely get a chance to stop and think about it. I don't understand that's so self-indulgent, but it is a really special moment.
You just realise how lucky you are.
Yeah.
And we didn't know on that day, on day one, looking at the set going in, we had no idea what the future held for the show for us. So to be here 20 years later, 22 years later, 20 series later, it is really special.
Can I just say, I want to say thank you on behalf of all the nation, because we absolutely adore you. We love your friendship. We laugh with you, we cry with you, and we just want to say thank you so much. It's happening tomorrow, Ant Dec's Saturday Night Takeaway, Saturday, 7 p.m, ITV1, ITVS. Do not miss it.
Don't get too sad, though, because Britain's Got Talent starts next Saturday. We're on that.
We ain't watching that dry show. The kid in the dry show.
Well, that's next week is Ali and Derm. So.
Oh, is it?
Thanks, guys.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Tomorrow. Coming up.